everyone, I'm TheSuperMeatGuy. This is my first video, and today I'm going to do a tutorial. So let's begin. First, chop down a tree. Only one, specifically, because you're kind of on a a time crunch in the beginning. Because if you're new to this game, you don't want to be around at night, because then the hostile mobs appear. And hostile mobs will kill you. I don't suggest going on easy mode in the beginning because, well, it'll give you a... What's the word for that? A bad example of how easy Minecraft is. I would always go in normal in the beginning, obviously. So, when you're in here, it says all recipes right here. Swap it to craftable recipes so you can only see what you can build. So see I have six oak logs, therefore make 3 oak planks. This is all you need for now. Make a single crafting table, a single thing of sticks, put down the crafting table, and then I suggest making a pickaxe and then an axe. Again, save the 3 blocks of wood. I'll show you why in a second. Now you you chop down more wood. Oh, and these are saplings. You plant these to make more trees, and those are apples. Apples are used as a food. Sorry, this is my first video. Food source. They are a food source. Not the best, but they do work. Anyway, so use your axe to chop down wood faster. This one will be for extra wood because wood is one of the most important things in the game. So keep 3 logs like last time. We're gonna do that the entire time of the video until I finish. That'll show you why. More sticks. That allows you to make a sword. You don't need a shovel or a hoe just yet. They're not very important right now. Put things you're not using in your inventory, so your hotbar is open. The hotbar is the part you see outside of your inventory. So now that you got all that done, what you're gonna want to do is obviously get your crafting table back. And I saw so this is stone. Not already. So this is a hostile mob. There's multiple of them. This is the most iconic one, in my opinion. It's called Creeper. They hardly make any noise until they're right next to you, and when they are right next to you, they will explode. Look, there it is. Do you hear that? Watch. Yeah. So stay away from them. The only use they have is to give you gunpowder, and gunpowder can be used to make bombs as well. So, unless you want to make a bomb, or it's called TNT in Minecraft, you don't need that. That's a pig. Kill him. You don't... Pigs use... what was I going to say? The only use pigs have is either to ride them if you find a saddle, or to just simply use them as a food source. That's a zombie villager. He just went back in the shadows. Now you need 20 blocks of stone. So whenever you get the 20 blocks of stone... Now, I say 20 because there's quite a bit of things you need to build out of stone in the beginning, and I suggest getting them all at once so that you have it all prepared. Remember, once it turns nighttime, you need to find a place to hide, because once it's nighttime, you're not safe anymore. That's a zombie. Unlike creepers, they burn in daylight. They are some of the weakest mobs in the game, well, hostile mobs in the game, and all they do is infect villagers, which I'll show you some of those later. And that's about it. They give you rotten flesh. The only use for rotten flesh is to feed it to wolves. Other than that, they're completely useless. Anyway, let's keep going and getting all this. After this, we also need coal, which is the reason why I kept the 3 oak logs to begin with. Guys, I'm sorry. I stutter often. I don't even know why. I just do. So I'll get better as I go on. Anyway, oh, that was a sheep. Okay, so sheep. kill them just like you do pigs. Their use is their wool. Sure, they give you meat as well, but you need 3 wool to make 1 bed. And one bed is important because that will skip nighttime, so then you can just go back to daytime and avoid all the troubles of night. This is coal. You need it. Usually it comes in these huge clumps of it called coal veins. Get as much as you can because coal is very useful. Whenever I'm done. This is a big one. That noise you're hearing in the background, that's a zombie. Memorize sounds in Minecraft because each one can mean a different thing. Although most of them are very easy to recognize after a while. Anyway, so now you have your coal. So I'd get out of the cave area where the mobs are. This is a decent spawn, by the way. So Minecraft has seeds. Every single time you spawn into a map, you get, like, it's like a random chance of a random map. So this one's pretty good. It's covered in... No! I thought I was pressing my crafting table. That's why I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, place your crafting table. And then, there it is. Campfire. Now, don't place this just yet, because this will be used to not only have a light source, but also cook meat on it. I don't know why I just did that. I still need it. Now you can also make a furnace, which you can also cook stuff in, but you can also smelt metals, make more sticks. Then you get a stone sword, stone pickaxe, make another stick, so we get stone axe. Now you have all the stone resources you need, and you still have 5 cobblestone left. Use that for extra. Or maybe it's because I broke more than I needed. Anyway. Also, try to sort out your hotbar. You don't exactly need to sort out your inventory as much, but your hotbar I would sort out as much as you can. Now, if you have sticks and coal, you can make torches. These are very important because they also provide as a light. They are some of the most important light sources in the game because they're easy to make and they, yeah. Save some coal as well so you can smelt iron. Iron is probably the best metal in the game because it's the easiest to get and one of the strongest. It's the second strongest metal because you can also use copper and gold, but gold may be, like, I guess, more efficient than iron, but it breaks faster. Copper is just worse than everything in general. It's about as good as a stone stuff, so there's no use to it. But then netherite is the rarest. Sorry, that was my phone. I'll pause real quick. Hold on. What the heck is going on? Yeah, sorry. It was spam. Never mind. I don't know exactly what I was doing, but what was I talking about? Oh, I just killed a cow. Sorry. Cows provide leather and steak. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So different meats have different helpful things. Steak is the one that can fill you up the most when it comes to your hunger bar. Your hunger bar is the chicken legs down on the screen over there next to my hot bar, and then your health will go down while you take damage. So the way to fill it back up is if you have your hunger bar filled. Therefore, it's becoming nighttime, I think. Yes, it's turning nighttime. I gotta hurry. So, oh, those are flowers. The only use they have is to attract bees or make dye. So, you don't need them. Oh, perfect. Okay, so, by the way, I'm in the birch tree biome. What this place is essentially the forest, but with only birch trees. I don't know what this map is called, but I mean this biome. Biomes are like ecosystems, but it's essentially like stone cliffs, perhaps. They usually spawn at the shore, and they are just huge hunks of stone. They're good for finding that's copper. You don't need that. The only uses for copper is you can make a copper golem, which just sorts out your resources for you. There's more coal, but we're going to avoid. That's a skeleton. They also burn in the daylight, but they shoot arrows at you. Oh! Oh boy, this is... Okay, I'm good. Okay, you see that light over there? Oh, that's it. That is a village. Okay, so... Villages are used for... Well, you can use them for many things. Villages are essentially cheats, to me, when you're first starting out, because you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is go to the village, and you're basically set. Because... Oh, no. This... Okay, I thought I was gonna find a cool cheat to show you guys, but nope. This is worse. Okay. This is an abandoned village. See the cobwebs? Spiderwebs? Well, this is a village that has been destroyed and overran by hostile mobs. That's a zombie villager right there next to the skeleton. They are the same thing as a zombie, but they were once villagers. You can cure them. Ooh, I'm gonna steal that dead right there. Ah! Hey! Oh boy. Oh good. They're fighting, so I'm gonna steal. Just sneak in. I'm taking the cobwebs because they provide string, and string can be used for many things. Get him. Good job. Oh, this this place is terrible. Some zombies and skeletons can have armor, which is terrible. No. Okay, baby zombies are the worst. They are terrible. They can kill you, and they can kill you really fast. But this is why I wanted to get stone resources, stone swords and stuff, because you can kill mobs faster. Wood just doesn't do the trick. Oh, and then get this stuff. When you're in a village, even if there's people in it, just steal everything, because it has a lot of good stuff for you. He's wearing golden armor. Gold is yellow in this game. Iron is white. Copper's brown. Copper's brown in real life, so there's not really a big of a difference. And then take this. It's a composter. You just throw your plant matter and stuff in there, and it eventually turns into bone meal, which is like fertilizer. Now, potatoes, you can cook to make, well, cooked potatoes, but you can also use them as a food source for pigs, and you can also plant the whole potato in the ground, just like in real life. Now, with the wheat, you use wheat for many things, like baking sources and stuff, but mainly bread. And then the things just called, oh, they're called wheat seeds now. So a while back, they were just called seeds, because that's what they were. They were the only seeds in the game. But now they're called wheat seeds. So that's cool. But I've been playing for a very long time, so forgive me for being confused. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bleep this out. Anyway, but yeah. Make sure your hunger bar is filled. Fooled. Okay. Avoid the mobs. Mobs are animals and creatures and stuff. I'm gonna kill a skeleton. Watch. So the best way to fight a skeleton is to run around in circles and then come in before he can shoot you again. Like that. That's a spider. Sorry for a lot of you who have arachnophobia. But they're massive compared to real life, of course. And they're annoying. But they give you this stuff. Don't eat the spider eye, even though you can. It'll just poison you. Ugh. And that you just saw is a witch. What they do is poison you. If I can kill it... Ah! No. Okay, I just been poisoned. This is why you don't go to villages that are abandoned. This is terrible. So when you're poisoned, you'll go all the way down to one heart. And you have to avoid taking damage for a little while you escape. These are a bunch of pumpkins. There's only one use. I'm going to only take one pumpkin, because I only have one use for them. Oh, and there is the use. Endermen. Endermen are another iconic mob from Minecraft. They are big and creepy, but they won't attack you. They only will attack you. Oh, no. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, man. So, when you die in this game, you drop all your stuff and you have to go find it again. What I was trying to say was an Enderman, they can teleport and they can pick up blocks. They're the only mobs in the game that can pick up blocks, which is fine. And they're not hostile unless you stare straight in their eyes. And then they are some of the most hard to kill mobs. Well, I want to find my resources, but I don't exactly know where I am anymore. Zombie villagers. There's a lot of zombie villagers in this map. That's... I want to say it's desert, but it's not. That's more like a shoreline. I'm going to see if I can find my stuff. Now, you can just restart. I wasn't very far in the game, as you saw, but I don't know. I want to find my stuff. I think it was over here. I don't know. This is the problem. Nothing looks familiar. No, this is not it. Dang. Hi. Spider. Well, this is the plains. The plains is the most boring biome in the game. All you do... no! Yes! Haha! You can't see it because my... what's it called? The resolution on the camera of this video isn't as good as my TV, but the village is over there. So, I'm gonna... Oh, you could fall from like in 1,000-foot height in Minecraft. If you land in water, you won't take any damage. But you do usually take fall damage. This is a squid. Completely useless, other than the fact that they produce ink. Which, the only use for ink is to make black dye. At the moment. He's about to burn to death, because the sun's coming out. Ah, no! I'm gonna try to avoid the... Why aren't they burning? It's bright enough. No. Well, okay. I'm gonna keep looking for my stuff. It can despawn. What that means, it can like disappear. And you can hear creepy noises every now and then in Minecraft. It was like something they had added for a very long time. I think they call it cave noises. I don't know why they needed cave noises. Is it just to freak people out and make them afraid of caves? I don't like caves. There's a reason I don't like caves. Not only are they dark, which means all the mobs spawn in there. The bad ones. But, oh, there it is again. Okay, I'm doing better. But, oh, that's pretty. Hold on. This is a neat looking cave. Whoa. Okay, it's pretty cool. Some caves are pretty. I actually make bases out of caves sometimes, but not all caves are good. The long ones are the worst. Just wait till you have a bunch of torches and stone tools like I did have to go into caves. Because that's what the torches are for. You use them to light up the caves. And monsters can't spawn, even at nighttime, when they're next to a bright location. I believe I died right over here. Okay. I'm looking at the film being captured on the film you guys are seeing on my computer, and it looks really pretty. But I don't know, it's weird. Mine is more clear, but it's not as pretty as it is on you guys's, but yours is more blurry. So, I don't know. I prefer a clear screen, but, at least I didn't have any weapons for them to steal. Okay, let me just take everything. They can steal my swords and stuff. Okay, did I take everything? I did not take everything. Okay. Where's my weapon? Did they take my sword? Haha, they didn't take my sword. Good. Okay. Huh. I died. Did I die over here? No, that's a skeleton. Cool. Yeah, you use bones to tame wolves, which turns them into dogs, and then of course then you have a dog. Dogs, you can... Oh, there's a chicken. Easiest mob to kill, in my opinion. Other than baby slimes, which you can kill with your fist with one hit. The only problem with chicken is you can't eat it raw. You can eat every other meat raw except chicken, because chicken will get you sick. And this is a chest. You can rarely find chests in most villages. Holy smokes. This one gave me good stuff. Wow. Okay. I'm not complaining about this one. And this is a bundle. You can put a bunch of stuff in a bundle. Now I'm going to put the things I don't need in here, which is that. I don't need the wool anymore. I need the bones. I need the string. I do not need the spider eye. I do not need feathers. I can keep the two. I need the pumpkin. I don't need the pumpkin. They're usually useless, but I like it. I just want to show you guys what it does. Every single block in Minecraft has a use. And not all the uses are useful, but they have a use. So, yeah. This is armor. You can have up to 4 pieces of armor. I have iron now, thanks to the chest, and I have an iron sword, which is good. And then I'm going to take this bundle, and I'm going to hover over something, and then I'm going to click on it, and then it adds it into the bundle. And I'm going to do that with everything that I don't instantly need. So that's quite a bit of stuff. So here's that. I have a carrot? Oh, good. Don't eat the carrot. You can eat the carrot raw, but you can plant them, and then you can make more. Therefore, that's what I'm going to do. So, obsidian, you can put in here, and then I'm just going to... gotcha. Who cares? I haven't put my campfire down yet. I'm not going to take that. No! Yeah. The annoying thing with, these... what are they called? Spiderwebs? Is that once you get into them, it slows you down and causes you to have a harder time mining. Mining isn't breaking things. I don't need you. I'm hungry again. Do I have anything I can actually eat currently? I have wheat, so I can use that. Okay. Also, hay bales. Hay bales produce 9 wheat once you turn it into wheat. So there's that. Oh, haha, bread. Never mind. I have bread now. Okay. So, bread is a good food source. One of my favorites. Because it's so easy to make. Especially when you're next to a village. So, yeah. Kind of moderate on everything. They're not the best, but they're my favorite anyway. So now what I'm doing is just looking around, finding more chests. Now, when I'm done, we are going to leave the village because obviously this is not a safe place to stay. Yeah, just steal everything. You don't need another composter. Like, one max is enough. Ooh. Now, let's see. I might get a poisonous potato, which is something that happens every now and then with potatoes. You can eat it, but it causes you to have poison effects. Did I get one? No. Okay. So yeah, that was a decent village. I could keep exploring it, but I don't feel like it. Chicken. I don't like chickens. I like killing them. Ooh, a rabbit. That is a rabbit. You can kind of see it. So, rabbits are scared of you. They're scared of everything. But they do provide food source, so I'm just going to sneak up on them right now. Oh yeah, crouching. You can make sure you're crouching. No! Bad. Where are you? Ha. Ha. What did it give me? What did it give me? Ah. Okay, sometimes it only gives you its rabbit hide, which is useless because all it does is if you have 4 of them, you can turn it to leather, and leather's useful. That's it. Hey now, this looks like a decent base type. Never mind, it's too open and small. So now, I've survived a night after dying 3 times, but rabbits are okay. The most they do is give you a food source, a terrible leather source, and every now and then a rabbit's foot, which can be used in potions. But potions are more of like a mid-term to long-term type thing because they're hard to make. Horse! I love horses. Now, you can ride horses in Minecraft if you have a saddle, but if you don't, they're just, yeah. I prefer donkeys more than I do horses. But if you have a horse and a donkey, you can make a mule in Minecraft. So those are the best to me. You can't put armor on a mule like you can a horse, but you can put a set. But they're as fast as a horse, and you can put a chest on them like you can a donkey. Therefore, the ultimate travel mob. No, no, no. A camel is the ultimate travel mob, but camels are hard to find unless you're in a desert biome. Camels are fantastic travel mobs, but they are in the desert, and this is a very forest-heavy map here. That's a pretty lagoon, actually. I mean, I don't think it's a lagoon. I don't really know what a lagoon is. It's a lake. Very decent. I would like a bit of a different biome. This is great. Oh, that's a drowned. Drowns are zombies that live underwater. They kill you as well. What am I doing? So I'm just wandering around, but I need to show you. Okay, so we gotta build a base. My bad. We're gonna get more wood. Just chop down as much wood as you can at this point. Because now we're gonna build a base. We're gonna find a good place to settle down, so that then we can come back there and put in everything we found in a chest, so that it just stays there. Because you don't want to leave things lying on the ground, because that will mess them up. What is that? Oh, I thought I saw something new, but it's just a sand. Minecraft updates all the time, like probably about like 4 to 5 times a year, sometimes 3. And so they're just constantly throwing in new things. So you learn some new about it every single time you join into the game. Join into the game. It can be online, but it's usually not. Oh, by the way, there's 2 versions of Minecraft. There is Java, which is like the main one, the best one in my opinion, and the one I'm using currently, which is Bedrock. Bedrock is okay. It's buggy and stuff, but it's a good one. It's a good starter one. It's probably the best starter one to me. Java, I'd move to Java later because I'm playing on console, and Java is a mainly computer one, and unfortunately because I have a crappy computer that can only play old games or record, which is what I'm doing now. Now let's see here. So, oh, I'm in a new biome. I didn't even notice. So this right here, these big chunky trees, this is the dark oak forest, which is essentially a forest, but it's like has dark oaks. That's pretty. But hey, thanks for volunteering to be killed. Dark oak is pretty. All wood types have a different color to them. Well, that's a mushroom, a giant one. But what's something about the dark oak? So the dark oak, it's more shaded, which means monsters spawn faster, for one. So that's not good. But if you're smart like me, you can just run on the treetops because you can walk on leaves in this game. So just walk on the treetops. It's the best way to avoid any bad confrontations. The best part about the dark oak biome is the structure that can spawn in here, which is the woodland mansion. Now, woodland mansions are very dangerous. I would not suggest going into one as a beginner. What was that? That was creepy looking. Oh, that's just my imagination. That was that. Okay. But dark oak, no. Woodland mansions are these massive mansions filled with illagers. Illagers are evil villagers, hence the name. But there's different types of them. There's evokers and vikingers. I believe that's pronounced the name. But one has magical powers, which they can create, like, mouths that jump out of the ground to attack you, or Vex, which are these tiny floating enemies that attack you and can go through walls. And then the other ones are fast, strong, and they chase you with axes. So that's great. but they do have a lot of resources. So what I like to do when I find a woodland mansion is I like to cover the whole thing with torches and then kill all the bad guys in there. So then I just live in the mansion. Because it's like the best way to get a free base. A decent one too, because they're like huge. They're usually 3-story, and they have every room you could ever want. I mean, you have to add the stuff, but there's plenty of room. Now, I'm not finding a good place to find a base, and this is night 2 that I've been up. Oh, also, you want to sleep through the nights before you are up 3 nights in a row, because that will spawn phantoms, and phantoms are these flying idiots who will attack you when they see you. I'm going in a circle. Wait, is that the village? What is that? It looks like, is that? It's lava. Yeah, lava is lava. It burns things. It burns you. If you put it in a bucket, it's a good fuel source for your furnace. That's about it. There's nothing huge about it. It's been in here for a very long time. Oh, there's a new biome. Okay, that's cool. We'll go see that. Oh, I thought that was a... Oh, no. Okay. From my screen, I thought it was the cherry tree biome, which is like this really small biome with cherry trees, and I like cherry trees. They have like this whitish pink coloration. I mean, their wood does. And it's like a pretty biome. I usually like to make a base there, whenever I do make a base. Oh, it's raining. I do not like when it rains. So when it rains, it gets darker, and mobs spawn when it's raining, even in the daytime. There's right there's a skeleton, but there's 2 types of rain storms. There is rain storms, and then there's thunderstorms. Thunderstorms cause lightning. Lightning hurts, it burns, it can strike things, it lights things on fire, and the worst part is what it can do to certain mobs. Let me see. A creeper being struck by lightning charges it. A villager being struck by lightning turns into a witch. A pig that's struck by lightning turns into a zombified piglin. And a piglin is a pig person who lives in the nether, which is HE double hockey sticks in Minecraft. Literally. Oh, okay. Well, I have to show you it now, but that is the Pale Garden. It's the Dark Oak Forest. If the Dark Oak Forest was dying and isolated. It is eerie, especially when it's dark. Now, there is one issue with this place. It's the mob that only spawns in there. And I'm not in any condition to go. But it's in my path, so... Oh, Lord, here we go. No! No, no, no! Get away. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Silent. The noise of the world disappears when you're in this biome. No! Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You can hardly see it because it's so camouflaged. But right there is a creaking. It doesn't move because it can't. Watch this. Oh! So they move when you look away from them. And I don't like that. Watch. And you can't kill them. So, this is my least favorite biome because it's creepy. And, like, it gets quiet. Oh, spider. Sometimes spiders attack you, sometimes it doesn't. Usually is based off of how bright it is out here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I gotta run. Run. Run, run, run. Oh, okay. I hate this. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna die. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Oh, I was not expecting for me to do this bad. Oh, man. Okay. That scared the poop out of me. So, you can eat raw meat except chicken meat. I like I said. So I'm gonna waste all this beef because it usually does a lot more. It boosts up your hunger a lot more whenever you're actually cooking it. But when it's raw, it hardly does anything. I'm glad to be out of that biome because I hate the creaking. But the wood over there is like, it's cool. It's like a pale white color, which is neat. Like as it is right here. Or is it gray? I believe it's white. I forgot though. But I don't like this map. I don't like the mobs in this map. I don't like how you look away and look back and then get closer. But it's a map. It's a mob. It's a part of Minecraft. It's not even the scariest thing that can happen to you. Now the worst is inside a cave. Oh, I thought I saw it. I didn't say anything because I didn't believe it. But look, it's one of my favorite biomes. I love this place. Okay, this is the jungle. The jungle has the best trees. It has the best stuff. Sure, it is a little dark, so mobs spawn more, but it's the jungle. The jungle has 3 different types of mobs that spawn specifically in here, plus a food source, and actually 2 food sources. So first of all, you got melons. I can't get them. No, fine. Hold on. I still got the bundle. Yes. So, put more of that in there. Put more of this in here. Put more of that. Oh, No!